There's two little beats. One right after the other. You know, 50, 60, 70 times a minute. Right now, you and me, miraculous. Why we're all alive. And every time your heart beats, first part of the beat, heart pumps blood to itself to fill it up so it's strong enough to pump blood to the rest of the body. To itself, to the body. And thank goodness it does that. And what if we could start to do that? Amazing things happen. In our businesses, in our lives. Talk about the law of attraction. We start loving ourselves. We start appreciating ourselves. Practicing that. Which for most of us, by the way, as I've been talking about, is not easy. Does not come second nature. Was not trained or ingrained in us. We were told that was bad. Don't do that. But there is a world of difference between arrogance and self-appreciation. And we're going to do an exercise here before we wrap things up. So I'm going to really, we'll all get an experience of what I'm talking about. So you can see the difference between those two things. Now for this exercise, you need just one partner. Now I know because of how you're situated, some of you were in a group of 3 earlier when we were sharing. That was fine for that, but for this you actually need a partner. So if you're at a table where there's an odd number, one person at your table, just raise your hand and look for someone else raising their hand and go and be their partner, would you? If you have a partner, you're cool, just pair up, but everyone needs to have a partner. One partner, we need someone over here, someone over there. Over here, there's a group of 3. Okay, one person right here, raise your hand high. Opportunity to be bold right here. Okay. Right here. Okay, what's your name? Ashley. Ashley, look at that. You got a partner right there. Anyone else need a partner? Now, I know there's someone in the back who's either a solo or in a group of 3 being cool, like, I'm not playing. It's up to you. I promise you, this exercise is really powerful, so you want to do this. If you need a partner, raise your hand. I'll come back and be your partner. Anybody? Oh, not him. No, not him. You? Okay, I'm going to be partners with you. Okay? Anyone else need a partner? Going once?
Show video.
Going twice? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to explain the exercise, then I'm going to model it. I'll do it first. And then, what's your name? You and I are partners? Barbara. Barbara, would you mind coming up here? Is that okay? Awesome. Thanks, Barbara. So Barbara and I are okay. So what's going to happen in a moment, we'll just do this first. With your partner, pick an A and a B. Someone's got to be A, someone's got to be B. It doesn't really matter who it is, but you can just be right there. Okay. So you got an A and a B? Okay. Oh, good. You guys can see me a little better now? Okay. So in a moment, here's what's going to happen. One of you is going to go first, and you're going to have about a minute or so to tell your partner some things you appreciate about yourself. Okay? Now notice your little gremlin probably just had an opinion about that. Right? Like, no, I'm not doing that. Earlier you said good stuff, I talked about other things. I'm not talking about me. Yes, your gremlin will hate this exercise. Okay? But this is an opportunity to practice in a genuine, authentic way, telling the gremlin to shut up and talking about some things you appreciate about yourself in a vulnerable, authentic, real way. I'll go first. I'll do it in front of all of you. Okay? So you get a sense of what this looks like, and then it'll be your turn and we'll all pair up, okay? Let's see. So, some things I appreciate about myself in this moment. I appreciate my passion. I appreciate how much energy I bring to the things I do in my life. I appreciate how loyal I am to people in my life, people around me. Like, if I know you and we're in a relationship, that's really solid. I'm not going anywhere. I also appreciate the kind of husband that I am to my wife Michelle, and the kind of father that I am to my girls. Because I was really scared to get married, and it didn't go so well in my family, so I wasn't sure if I was up for it. But I didn't know if I had what it took, honestly, and I'm proud of myself that I keep showing up, and that I love it as much as I do. And I'm also really proud of my work. It means a lot to me. I put a lot into it, and I picked myself up off the floor many times, and I'm really proud of that. So those are some things that I appreciate about myself, okay? Now, it's your turn. And person B, you're going to go first. Do not mess with me, I've done this before. Okay. So wait, before you start, check it out. Now, a couple things. Person B, you're going to go first. Now, listen for me, because I'll turn the mic back on and I'll just say start to wrap up and then stop. Don't switch until I say that. Now, person A, you have two very important jobs. Job number one is to make sure that person B is actually talking about themselves. Okay? Not their dog or their cat or their kids or their car or their bit. No, but them. If they start to talk about those other things, just remind them, I want to hear about you. That's all you say. Other than that, you're there. The second job, and this is really important, person A, is to actually listen to person B and not just plan what you're going to say. Okay? So actually be present with them when it's your turn, it'll come out. Okay? You got it? So person B,